Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another couple heroes to replace. On the right side as the Wehrmacht forces, we got Roike. Spawn on the left side as the British forces, we got a foreign name. We have immediate doctrinal lock-in, we got the Lend-Lease Assault Regiment, and looks like MG42, second infantry section there. Probably go for assault infantry section once this gets off cooldown. And we also got another doctrine lock-in, the mechanized assault doctrine. So it does have access to assault grenadiers and eventually the mechanized assault groups, as well as eventually Struggies. We probably won't see M10s. M10s just simply are inadequate in most situations. And MG42 now built. Grenadiers been put on field, not a squad of assault grenadiers. Oh, and I see something wrong with my Twitch stream. I'm just going to do a quick Alt-Tab. There we go. That should fix that. And over here, we got the intersection capturing up this cutoff sector, which is technically the cutoff sector for this munitions sector here. And you, of course, maintain supply of 2 cutoff sectors here and here to get access to the delicious munitions. Pioneers have captured this cutoff sector there, and the Grenadiers are going to the mission sector while the Pioneers heading for the regular strategic point. And up here, we got the MG42 as well. Got triple infantry section down below in the field, not eyeing for any assault sections, at least not at the moment. He may go for one a little bit afterwards. And no assault grenadiers as well. This map is pretty wide open for CQB squads, so we may see a Wehrmacht mechanized assault group. The 250 half tracks are a very excellent asset, and Panzer Grenadiers are always quite nice to have. We do have now the 4th squad on the field for this British player, which is the assault section. Pioneers now advancing, trying to gauge the intersection. Pioneers have taken a bit of damage here. This intersection along the flank, and now the Pioneer squad does need to fall back. MG42 trying to set up a good angle. Good damage there on the Pioneer. Will not get wiped out, however. MG42 set up a good position there. Fires, I think, maybe one bullet there. Grenadiers now firing against the intersection. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. And now we've got a squad of assault grenadiers on the field. MG42 trying to redeploy here. Assault section coming for a flank. Did not take time to do a full burst there to force this guy get suppressed. He really wanted to make sure this thing gets saved, which I understand. I think he could have stuck around for a bit of a burst here to suppress down this guy here. He's also severely wounded, so the suppression would be quite damaging as well. But now that Grenadier squad is being surrounded by all of these squads, and we got the assault Grenadiers sprint their way on top of the squad there. Grenadier squad could have stuck around there. He was not advancing with this squad there. Mission sector has been cut off. Got a medic squad now being pulled up by the British player. Aim sector is going to keep their distance and allowing the Pioneers or the other Grenadier squad to capture some of these other sectors. Pioneers reinforced, supporting out the MG42, at least spotting for it. Pioneers just a move forward, which may distract the fact that there was an MG42 sitting behind it.
Are securing our territory.
This strategic point is being decaptured. This one as well. Getting this cutoff sector decaptured will deny this fuel sector. Grenadiers take a bit of fire there, and they do force back that intersection, who was pretty wounded. The British player does have medics in the field, so a nice early retreat there will preserve the manpower. It was approximately at 50% health, and soon to be at full health.
Production upgrade accomplished.
Looks done to me. Yes?
Fresh medical bunker now being established. Grenadiers engaging the intersection. Intersection does find the light tower there, removing the debuff there of their cooldown issue. And can't say if that's directional cover or not. The one guy that was a little bit exposed does get picked off there. Grenadiers do drop 2 models there. Decapturing this munition sector is not critical. As long as this point's decaptured, this munition sector is out of supply. And we've got another assault section on the field, so we've got 5 squads here versus just the 3 before support MG42. So I think a mechanized assault group or 2-2s would be quite handy at the moment. This one is lacking AT. He does have the access to a 6-pounder. No AEC researched. Thompson's advanced way forward. Grenadiers need to fall back a little too soon. They're taking a bit of damage there. Could preserve some manpower. Does retreat back there. Could have retreated a little bit earlier. And the section squad does get suppressed there. Got the Pioneers now advancing. They cannot do much versus Sky here. Yeah, they basically did nothing. MG42 just being chased on down. Got Grenadiers here. Paul just be a move forward. Those are being moved ordered too close, I would say. MG42 trying to set on up. He's trying to get this guy suppressed. Does force back the MG42. He's continuing firing against it. Not rotating towards his Grenadier. Probably should have re-targeted to the Grenadier immediately when he saw the retreat. Both his all sections falling back. He does a good number of intersection squad still in the field. Maybe a good idea to go for 5-man squad, but that is 35 fuel. And I do believe a mechanized battle assault group wouldn't be half bad. He has battle phase 1, no tier 2 deployed in the field. Yeah, I just saw some fuel being spent. Yep, he is going for tier 2.
We are losing a sector.
The Veron player may be eyeing for a 2-2-2. Assault Grenadiers sprinting way forward. Grenadiers providing a bit of cover. In fact, they're drawing all the fire there. Assault Grenadiers took no damage there.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Down south, we got the MG42 advancing. Grenadiers behind or in front of and around the heavy cover.
A capture point is being overrun. Our supply line's broken.
Grenadiers now engaging the Thompsons. And the Grenadier squad does fall back there. The intersection assault Grenadiers advance way forward. Intersection at very close range, but assault sections are generally superior to assault Grenadiers. Assault Grenadiers can hardly hold a candle to most assault squads. Especially when this guy can get his Thompson upgrade pretty early. In comparison to 6-man squad upgrade, which will take battle phase 2. Now got the 250 half track load up with some Panzer Grenadiers. Panzer Grenadiers are effectively bulletproof there. Cancels the Rogue Engineer. Immediately goes for the quad half track. Immediately up in 50 cal to counter the 250 half track. That's a bit interesting play, but I think it's going to be very effective. Should realize there's no nearby anti-tank there. Though the half tracks take a bit of fire there. Getting hit by multiple squads, that tends to happen, but it still has good health to work with. You have the 250 soon-be half track there. He knows the quad's being popped there. Pops the Panzer Grenadiers, and looks like he does lose the half track there. Panzer Grenadiers focusing down the intersection there. Half track does get picked off there. Nice emergency spawn there.
The company damned enemies trying to take a
Company
point from
command
us.
post now deployed in the field, so he now has access to his various assets such as the Cromwell. I think it'd be a good idea to first go to Cromwell, though he is lacking anti-tank, so there's some justifications to eye a Firefly first. And when it comes to fuel, looks like they're pretty even right now. The Vermont player has enough for Battle Phase 2. And so I think the British player is about 30 fuel ahead, roughly. The Vermont player needs to eye either for Pentrix or the Pack 40. I'm more inclined toward Pack 40. Pack 40 now in the field queue. But the MG42 providing some great suppression there. It does get efficiency 1 in case of the half track decides to say hi. You could say goodbye with incendiary rounds. Not loading up the API just yet. And does fall back there. The Pioneers may get wiped out, however.
Contact me if you want to live. Don't fucking scare them.
A peg gun is ready for orders.
Pack 40 now deployed in the field.
The enemy is
Assault Grenadiers
attempting to
migrating up
steal our
north.
sector. Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Assault Grenadiers do get forced on back. We do have now the Panzer Grenadiers pushing their way forward. Panzer Grenadiers need to start falling back. They're about ready to get wiped on out. Looks like they are doing some decent damage now since they're no longer moving around. They do fall back now. Quarter half track creeps to them. Pack 47 good position there, gets a pen. Quarter half track's not the most agile unit, trying to get behind here. Hold fire. Pack 40 fires and connects. Grenadiers over here, they may have forced back an assault section. Yeah, looks like it. Now they're going to split up and capture some various sectors there. Right now there's a triple capture in favor of the Wehrmacht or the British player. DPs are not too dissimilar at the moment. And the Wehrmacht player is still not researching the next battle phase. Polishers are eyeing it. And we actually do have intersection cell down here. He may be eyeing for assault rifle grenade. Does fire rifle grenade. Does retreat back nice and in time. Barbed wire was deployed out by some Pioneers to block off those sandbags. And also, the Pioneers are playing Ring Around the Rosie right now. We do have now the southern VP captured. This sector has been captured as well. Assault section charges way forward. Grenadiers do fall back, and so both squads of Grenadiers do fall back. Pioneers probably get wiped on out, but he should be safe enough. Assault Grenadiers took no points of damage, maybe 1 point of damage. Which I think every single one of those bullets do maybe up to 3 damage, so maybe roughly that much. M42 does find that assault switch there, force them back. In fact, Ford is plenty healthy enough to stay on the front line.
Our industry grows to support us.
British player spent some fuel, right? Has gone for hammer, so it looks like maybe eyeing for a comet.
Supply line's been cut.
Wehrmacht players deployed consumed fuel as well. Has been a phase 2 fully researched, so he almost has enough available for Panzer IV. Probably a good idea. Does have enough fuel for Ostwind. Problem is right now is the manpower. Oh, there's some of the manpower expenditure into the structure itself, but still needs a bit of manpower. Panzer Grenadiers can force back. Rifle grenade fired. Up north by the assault grenadiers. Looks like throw some assault grenades. Assault. Ooh, section gets wiped out by the assault grenades. We got this guy inside the garrison. Only 2 windows there. Heavy cover is better than garrison cover, so the grenadiers will likely win out the fight. Rifle grenade fired. Got a decent hit there.
We're losing a
Enough to
capture
force
point.
him back. The other section squad is pretty wounded as well. This guy is nice and close, so got point blank activated for both these squads there, but this Grenadier squad was still firing away against this one. This Grenadier is trying to retaliate upon it, and it may need a fire rifle grenade to clear out this area. Up north, another assault grenades there. This one will be less successful. Some damage, nothing too significant. And this Grenadier just all decides to fall back as well. Oh, Stug E has been pulled in field, so it's going for a discount, so probably be a good idea to follow up with a Stug G in order to get out a
Enemy
mobile
causing
AT
trouble.
asset
Trying
in
to
the
take one
future.
of our points. Enemy threatening a capture point.
Stug E going straight to the side. He's going to try to barrage the base. Yes, he
Supplies
is.
looking a bit squiffy. Line's been cut. Our
Got
headquarters are under fire.
interrupts the healing. And a bit of damage there. Panzer Grenadiers, of course, have eventually won, so they have, of course, the combined arms effect. Great hit there on that intersection.
Our capture point. They're
Got
trying
this
to
guy
take
falling
it.
him back.
Now this is bloody dangerous, boyo!
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Position taken! Ready for more!
6-man assault Grenadier push way forward to the cutoff sector.
Capture point is being overrun.
The Vermiplar has enough fuel for both Oswin and Stug G. May want to... There's a lot of things he could do. He could just dive for Battle Phase 3 and start saving up for the Tiger Tank. Maybe just waiting out and seeing what his opponent goes for would be a good idea. Stug fires a shot there onto the Royal Engineers. And does know where the retreat point generally is, and that was a pretty good hit.
Fire our captures. Time for a brew, eh? There was an officer's arse in all my so I get the glass house and Rupert shot. Sappers back.
We're losing a capture point.
Not sure what detonated. Sound like an S mine somewhere. Intersection firing away against the Panzer Grenadiers. Gains great damage done. Another intersection before. Just gets splashed a little bit there. Bundle grenade thrown, which does get a decent chunk on that intersection. That intersection does take a bit of hit there. Assault Grenadier sprinting the way forward, trying to be focused down there. Does spot the AT gun. Stug E could push forward, so at full health. Panzer forward in the build queue.
Enemy causing trouble.
Howdy.
Trying to take one of our points.
And we do now have the Assault Grenadiers that are falling on back. 6-pounder sit on up, just out of range. And fires smoke barrage there, very nice. Oh, S-mines. Guess down here, looks like this guy did get chewed up a little bit.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Pioneers advance away forward, trying to decap the fuel sector. 6-pounder does get a good shot there onto the Stug E. Hands forward, advance way forward. I don't know why that thing is going to be a big crush. He retreats back before the big crush. I think he sensed it too. Sometimes premonition, you just feel like, oh, I'm going to get crushed right there. Retreat! Grenadiers push forward, trying to capture the fuel sector now. Got a VP advantage for the Vermiplar player by a small advantage, and it is currently growing.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Now we've got the intersection push way forward. Panzer IV advancing, gets a hit there. 6-pounder strikes the Panzer IV. Now got a comp tank on the field, which may warrant deployment of Stug. Don't think it's going to be anywhere near close enough to get out a Tiger tank. Battle Phase 3 is probably not researched. Nope. Panzer 4 needs some repairs, nothing too significant at the moment. Panzer Grenadiers behind some heavy cover, and not so. A lot of infantry squads
The
here.
capture point is being overrun.
Panzer Grenadiers do fall back there. 6-pounder shot there onto the Tiger or Panzer 4. And got the light artillery barrage there, displacing the 6-pounder.
Capture point. They're trying to take it.
Good hits there onto the assault section. Assault Grenadiers getting provoked by the Brens. And squad got knocked out. Was that the assault section just went down there? No, it's right here. So I'm not sure what squad got wiped out. That squad does fall back there. Yep, not sure what squad maybe got wiped out. Maybe something up here? Possibly? Counter tank now pulled in the field. 6-pound, or the Pack 4 is the only thing that's really going to be successful against it. It does have Super 1, so he accesses the heat shell to warm up the comet tank. Comets are, of course, balls of ice. These shells can help warm it up and melt it. Pack 40 gets a good shot there. Panzer 4 gets a pen. Multiple bounces of the comet tank, and the Panzer 4 is falling back. Pietz, I think, got a direct hit there on the Panzer Grenadiers, based on the trajectory.
We have 300 points remaining.
Another Pioneer on the build queue, eyeing for just additional repairs. And the fuel section is now being decaptured by the assault section. Let's see, the Wehrmacht player has enough fuel for various tier 3 assets. Needs more manpower though. I still think a Stug would be a good idea. British player has 63 fuel.
Someone's shooting us!
Why do people use armor piercing rounds against a vehicle that has no chance of penning? Falls back there. We do have now this blob of squads push way forward.
We're losing a capture point.
Infantry squad getting keen over here!
Mercy Wars be active, trying to go for some crushes there. And he's getting some great crushes there. Got some full Grenadier. Only treated back the Panzer Grenadier, I guess, or maybe he was in the process of crushing the Grenadier, even with the retreat point path. Stug E, firing away against the Piet squad. Decent hit there. Assault Grenadiers do fall back. Panzer 4 withdrawing a little bit, trying to avoid the Piet squad. Good hit there by the Stug E. Pack 40 rotating up north. Sitting on up a good angle. Heat shot. No. He queued up the heat. Did not manage to fire off the heat. Panzer 4 gets double tap there. Panzer 4 needs to start falling back because double tap and he's done for. Split the fire there. Pack 40 gets a good shot there. Has versus 1, so now he can just target weak point. Heavy Panzer Corps actually fully built. You don't require the structure to get out the Tiger tank. Just Battle Phase 3. Maybe sign for a Panther. Has almost enough fuel for Panther. Big problem is the manpower. Now the British player does have access to strafing support. Grenadiers and Soul Grenadiers heading to the center of the map. I have feeling the developer is going to be eyeing for a Panther since he went for the heavy Panzer Corps. And we may see another combat tank very soon. Has 150 fuel, does of course cost 175. And Shreks hit the sandbags a little bit. In center, got Assault Grenadiers. We got these guys over here.
Repairs finished, courtesy of the Royal Engine.
Rolls a miss
Damned
there.
enemies trying to take a point from us.
Up north, we do have now the Panzer IV firing away against the intersection. Almost wipes it
Supply
out
line's
there.
been cut.
Possibly one more shot could wipe it out. Does roll a miss there. Pack 40 does get a good pen there onto the combat tank. Grenadiers engaging these intersections. Assault grenades have been thrown. The assault intersection does avoid it. That is of course a fresh one, unvetted. And these grenadiers do have a flank, so it's possible a decent rifle grenade could have been summoned there. So he rolls a bit of a miss there. And looks assault grenadiers may get wiped out here. Almost got wiped on out. He has upgraded the MG42, which cannot fire upon aircraft or have 360 degree rotation. Hands forward, needs it back on off. One more pen and he's done for. Shogi firing away against the intersection there. Hands forward does escape. Pack 40 connects. It may got a bit of damage on this Pack 40. It's a little bit wounded, so maybe the Pioneer can push forward and get some medical supplies. Trying to fall back with this guy here to get some repairs. Not getting any medical supplies in this Pack 40, a little bit far away. You could try bringing some medical supplies from this regular Grenadier. It is Specialty 2 as well, so it's a good idea to perhaps get that preserved. Everybody's not going for another combat tank. Blue almost has enough resources for a Tiger tank. Probably a good idea to just go for the Tiger rather than save for a Panther. So we're going to sprint the way forward once again.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
As Grenadiers push forward, gets a good pen there under the combat tank with the Pack 40. Stogie, of course, rolls a miss. And the Pantrick Squad is trying to get some more hits there. Gets a double pen there. Pack 40 did not fire enough shot there. Drops a Panzer Strike as well. But we got this combat tank coming forward. Panzer trying to retaliate. Tiger tank coming on the flank. Needs prioritized fire turned on. And 154 there. Lost the Panzer Grenadier. He comes straight for support. Only has a bit of amount MG42 from the Panzer IV to engage these aircraft. Takes the Panzer IV there with that combat tank. Tiger tanks have been poorly controlled there.
Enemy has destroyed a Panzer.
Pack 40 may go down here. Does go down there.
We have lost a Pack gun.
The Wehrmacht player can always go for a cheap EA option in the form of 2-2. And we got another Tiger tank getting hit by multiple pens there. Combat tank blitzing its way forward. Mercy war speed, almost, and Tiger tank quick goes on down there. That was eventually a 6-pounder. Pioneers do fall back there. And right now the VPs are slightly in favor of the British player as well, and it's ever increasing. Assault Grenadiers do pick up the Pantrick, not a great item for them. Takes out that one AT gun. And looks like the Wehrmacht player has surrendered. This ain't great saying, thank you for watching, and on to next replay.